team. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fantasy Football. Apologies for the delay of episodes. Didn't have an episode last week. I apologize. I was incredibly busy doing life stuff. I got nationally certified as a pharmacy technician. That's pretty cool. And of course, a lot has happened in 2 weeks, so let's go over it. It's a lot to discuss. We'll get to the rankings in a minute. I'm going to go over every single game. Nick, cue the probably going to get me copyrighted music. It's the fastest 3 minutes in fantasy football. Here we go. Here we go. In week 3, we had, of course, the JV3, myself beating Jack France in a blowout loss. Just kidding, Jack, you were very close, but you lost because Jameson Williams sucks. Lionel Reyna beat George Acker. Of course, Lionel is having an incredible season. JJ has continued his bounce back reign as he beat Sam in an incredibly close matchup. It wasn't close, Sam, you suck. Then, of course, we have Esmeralda beating Nick, once again proving that Nick is on the bottom and Esmeralda's on the top. And then, of course, we have Lance losing to Megan, though not as embarrassing because next week, we had Megan suddenly becoming the number 1 ranked team in fantasy football, beating me for some reason. Only beating me by 4 fucking points because apparently Jamar Chase caught passes instead of bitching at things. Cue the clip of him bitching at Zach Taylor.
Let's roll it back and watch Chase and Zach Taylor talk.
Yeah, this was at the end of that third down play. Chase came off the field and he went right over to Zach Taylor, was pleading to him about something. Probably until, got to find a way to get me the ball.
Then we had Esmeralda losing to JJ in the, I can't really say anything, Bull. Then, of course, we have Taylor Swifties versus, of course, Lance Jones. Lance getting on the board with the win. Quick round of applause. Cut the round of applause. We keep moving. We've got Jack, of course, beating Sam. Sam getting beat by everybody. I'm not going to be surprised if he get. I wouldn't be surprised if he was getting beaten in his own relations. And then, of course, we have Lionel beating Nick. Did you got all that? I hope you got all that, because we're not doing it again. Alright, so, yeah, a lot's happened, and we get to the Fantasy Football Power Rankings. Mega, Joey, JJ, Lionel, Nick, Jack, Esmeralda, Lance, Sam, George. There is your rankings. We have a very interesting. I also just realized I think Jack is 1-3, and Esmeralda's 2-2. Oh, well. Yeah, so, the rankings have happened. A lot has happened. Let's recap a few important things that have happened. The first trade of the season has happened, of course. Pull that trade up. Let's talk about it. Let's look at it. We have a trade. It was Chase Brown for Emeka Egbuka. Going to your favorite groupie. And on Cortland sucking these nuts, you had Omari Hampton and Rashid Rice. This is a very interesting trade and a very interesting, whatever. The point is, this is a very good trade. I think it'll make a pretty good impact. And more importantly, it is going to be a very, very, very fun, very interesting thing. Of course, Emmanuel Buka already paying dividends for Lance, who has absolutely gotten the win he desperately needed. By the way, I'm looking at this matchup, and George and Lance were fucking throwing haymakers, dog. Holy shit. That's insane. Lance having a really great performance all around by his team. Good job, Lance. George, you still suck. JJ has bounced back. He is 3-1. I think he's tied his win total from the regular season from last year. Daniel Jones is now a starting quarterback. Don't know how to feel about that. But Bucky Irvin, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Quentin Johnston have been a dynamic trio. You got DeAndre Swift, Zach Charbonnet, Hollywood Brown sitting on the bench. Doesn't hurt because he won and beat Esmeralda. Esmeralda, great effort. Good start to the season so far. Megan is 3-1. Now, I'm mad most importantly because I thought there's a couple of things I could have done differently. I think I definitely could have started Jordan Love. I was thinking there's a moment, I don't remember when this weekend I was thinking it. It was a weekend where I was like, I think I should start Jordan Love because the Cowboys. The Cowboys defense has made every quarterback look incredible, including my quarterback, Jalen Hurts, week 1. Russell Wilson, who had his last, presumably, game ever against them. And then, of course, you had... who the fuck else the Cowboys play? I don't know. The point is they basically make everybody look... Oh, Caleb Williams. They make everybody look good. So, yeah, I'm going to see who the Cowboys play this week, and I'll probably pick them up and start them because Jordan Love's on a bye week. Hey, look, Justin Fields is available. Oh, look, he's playing Dallas! Haha! Well, I know who I'm picking up. God damn. All right, well, that might be interesting. Either way, this is going to be a very exciting week. We have matchups this week. The matchup of the week is surprisingly JJ versus Megan. JJ and Megan are 2 of the top 3 teams. Of course, I'm still top 3 because I'm fucking incredible, as you all know. And that is going to determine who will likely be the 1 seed heading into the second part of the season. We're 5 games into the season, people. It's incredible. Season's going on with reckless abandon and stuff like that. Yeah, that's all I got for today, really. Oh, my NFL picks. Yeah, I don't remember who I picked last time. I went back and looked. I was right about the Ravens losing, so yeah, fuck yeah, I hate my life. But this week, we have ourselves a pretty standard affair of games. I'm going to stick to the 2 big primetime games. Monday night is Kansas City and Jaguars, and Sunday night is Bills and Patriots. Patriots are actually not that bad, so that could be a good game. I will say the Bills are probably going to win, though. The Bills are a pretty dynamic offense. I don't think they're going to lose. I think that they should not lose a game this season because their only game that I thought was going to be tough was with the Ravens. They should have lost that game. Oh, fucking hate my football team. Anyways, so yeah, real quick, Bills over Patriots, Chiefs over Jaguars. I don't think that's going to be any hot takes. I will, however, be doing one other fancy thing. It is about to be October. Today when I'm filming this is September 30th. Congratulations. The first month of the football season is over. Round of applause for everybody for making it through. Nobody dying or crying. That's really great, except for me when I watch the Ravens. But I will be making a October baseball predictions because baseball's back. And currently, if I'm doing my math correctly, the only 2 families, or only 2 groups of people that have teams are the Chicago Fuckboys with the Cubs and Nick and the Reina gang with the Dodgers. I want both of them to lose, so naturally it's going to be the NLCS. So naturally, one of them is going to go to the World Series. So if I had to pick, honestly, Chicago because my mom's from Chicago. So, yup. Yeah, so we're going with Chicago to the World Series because fuck it. Pete Crow Armstrong, MLB The Show legend, my guy. I love Pete Crow Armstrong. Yeah, and then in the AL, I mean, there's so many fucking teams I hate in that bracket. Is there any team that I like? It's the Mariners. Let me just, we're gonna do this because we need to pad this. We're padding the stats, anyways. We've got the Mariners, we've got the Yankees, we've got the Red Sox, we got the Blue Jays, we got the Tigers, we got the Guardians. Fuck it, Mariners, I guess. Why not? I mean, that'd be really cool. I mean, their pitching's really good. If you don't know baseball, this doesn't fucking matter. But I'm gonna go Mariners, Cubs, and Mariners win. Fuck you. That's my prediction. Oh my god. I also, the past players thing. I cleaned the board up a little bit. By the way, I cleaned it a little bit. I gotta find a way to get this in frame. I could tilt this back, but back I might fuck it up. But we're gonna work on it as is. As many of you probably see, there's a little Baby Yoda hand up there. I got a Baby Yoda 1 year as a gift, and he's kind of just been sitting up there ever since. But yeah, apologies for missing last week. I was incredibly busy and preoccupied with stuff. I hope you all forgive me. If you don't, I don't care anyway, so just go fuck yourself. Yeah, I hope you all have a great week in fantasy football, except you, anybody with the last name Reina and Acker. Oh, by the way, the Acker brothers are last place. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious, dog. The 2 guys who bitch the most can't even fucking win in fantasy football. It's... Gotta love it, people. The jokes don't write themselves. The jokes do just write themselves sometimes. Oh, man. Honestly, I mean, this is kind of what I expected, A little bit of early intrigue, but we'll see what happens. Can whoever's running Megan's team stop doing it and let her actually win or lose by fire? Oh, no, actually, I learned she's apparently paying for, the fucking fantasy football guru shit. That's insane. Are you using your dad's credit card too, Megan? Because honestly, we all know you're about as close to unemployed as it gets. So, I don't care that you beat me. I really don't give a shit. I got 2 titles and your brother, I got my nuts in your brother's mouth half the time in this league. So, I don't want to hear it. Sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. That's kind of uncalled for, but, The point is you can go ahead and take a look at the rankings, take a look at your matchups. Go ahead and have a good week. Let me name all the matchups. Nick, throw them on the screen for me real quick. Let's rattle it off. Another speed round, because I love this speed round. I might do this every week. We got Jack versus Joey, or Joey versus George, Jack versus Lance, Megan versus JJ, Lionel versus Esmeralda, and Nick versus Sam. Get your lineup set, get your matchups in, and don't forget, most importantly, have fun. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.